Hi. It's Old Farts on Film. You've seen us before. Don't pretend that you haven't. You've seen us.
We're back.
We're each having a cocktail.
Yep. Because it's my birthday.
He's, what are you? You're a senior now at the movie
We
theater.
went to the theater today. Our favorite, one of our favorites, is Century 8, right over here on Victory. And I could actually use my senior citizen discount today. I've done it in the past, you know.
He showed it. He showed it to the girl at the counter as though she cared. She didn't care. She saw me, who was in the front. She knew we were two old guys. Didn't matter to her. He didn't have to show it, but he did because he was proud of being, what, 62?
Do you have to tell the whole world that, Larry?
That you told me. I mean, I didn't know until you told me.
Yes, so today, Old Farts on Film, which two old farts in the industry give our view on the latest movies.
That's Dennis.
Dennis.
And I'm Larry.
Yeah, Dennis Cockrum and Larry...
whatever his name is.
Brandenburg.
Yeah, that.
And today we're having, we usually have a drink that ties into the movie, but there really wasn't one today.
No.
So we're just enjoying
Unless it was blue. And you can't drink.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh!
Like
Look
that.
at that!
It's a Star Wars
That's
coaster.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's exactly right. Which makes sense because what did we see today, Larry?
Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Yeah, not a Star Wars continuation.
no.
That's not numbered. It's a Star Wars
story.
Right.
Which is different than the others.
Right.
Why?
Yeah. Well,
We
it's
don't
not.
know.
It doesn't continue the story. It's like right in the middle of a story. It's
Yeah.
A New Hope, which is number 4, which was the first
I
time it's
used
come
to
out.
live in New Hope. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
New Hope is a suburb of Minneapolis.
How is it?
Cold. It's a suburb of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And we moved in this apartment in the middle of winter, and across the street was this beautiful rolling hills covered with snow. And then in the spring, the snow melted, and it was a dump. It was a trash heap.
I like to get Larry talking, that I can drink more.
He's not completely stupid.
Anyway, in that movie, A New Hope, there's a line where they get the plans to the Death Star, and they go, many Bothans died for this information.
Who says that?
Martha, Mo Mama, Yo Mama. I don't know.
Yo Mama.
It's a woman in white.
In the white.
And she's in this, except
shift.
it's not the same actress.
It's a
I don't
white
think.
shift. Anyway.
A white shift.
No, she's not in it, but they found another woman who would be the same age,
Liz Kelly.
but a different person.
But anyway, this whole movie's based on that one line. It's about the group of people who get that Death Star info. So it's another movie about...
Bothans that had no Bothans in it.
We never mention a Bothan, but it's about... What is it about, Larry?
A New Hope.
No, it's a Death Star.
Oh, yes.
Larry
oh,
hates
why
the
did I
Death
forget?
Star.
Listen, there's been like 3 or 4 Death Stars, and they keep getting blown up. Why won't the Empire learn? Don't build another Death Star. They're on to you.
Well, technically, this is the same Death Star. It's just a different story about
Yeah,
it.
but it's still the same story.
Yeah.
We're going to blow up the Death Star. And there's always some tiny little flaw.
The problem, of course, is you know how this is going to turn out from the one line. A lot of Bothans are going to die for this, and then we know what turns out in The New Hope. So,
Never
not
saw
a big surprise
Bothan.
here.
Never
Not
saw
a
a
surprise.
Bothan. Don't even know what a Bothan is.
Don't know. And in fact, I think my daughter Stella, who was with us, she's 11, had the best thing. She goes, "Well, that movie could have been happier." That's all you know about that.
But there is no happiness in that.
Well, no, and I thought the acting was all pretty good.
they were
Felicity Jones, she's the star, another woman
Felicity.
star. She was okay. Why'd you think of her?
She had weird lips and teeth.
Well,
Other than
it's
that, she was.
Hollywood, Larry.
She was
She has
perfect.
They
She
do
has
the
Hollywood
They-
lips and Hollywood.
puff 'em
teeth.
up.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
the
a
puffy
fan.
lip things.
You know, Carrie Fisher never had the lips. And,
and,
the
sh
teeth.
and amazingly, she shows up in this movie looking, 40 years younger.
You're not supposed to say. I said there's no spoilers. Sorry. Anyway, no, I thought Felicita, although she was kind of cute,
I think it's Felicity, isn't it?
I like to say Felicita.
It's Felicity.
I know, but I said
Felicity, Felicita, isn't that a song?
Yeah.
And here's the amazing part.
What?
Peter Cushing's in this movie.
Yeah, can you believe
He's been
that?
dead 22 years or
Uh-huh.
so.
It's like Jimi Hendrix, who keeps putting out albums,
And
even
you know
though
what
he's dead.
bothers me about that?
What?
We could use a job.
That's right.
We're old guys. We
What
could use
the-
a job. Put us in the movie. Don't be hiring dead guys. You know, because, you know, we're a little more improvisational. We can actually be on the moment. This guy's not in the moment.
We
He's
can't
dead.
play Peter Cushing. I'm sorry.
I mean,
He could maybe, if you lose 20 more pounds, he could maybe do Peter Cushing. There's no way in hell I could be Peter Cushing. See, look at him. See, he's got to suck in his cheeks in order to could try to be Peter Cushing.
if they can
I
CGI
could
a
be-
dead guy, they can take 20 pounds off of me, pal. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's true. They did CGI most of it.
I want to know who Cushing's agent
And they
is.
didn't do it right.
Because this agent's still getting him work, and he's been dead for 22 years.
It's unbelievable.
I got to talk to my agent about this.
But
It
can't
doesn't
we-
seem right.
But let's say something about the CGI because I don't
Yes.
think it's right. It's wrong that they should be able to CGI these people. Wow, that's a weird person in your neighborhood.
Okay,
Just walked
stop
by.
looking out my window. My goodness,
That
look
was-
at something shiny. Go ahead.
It's a strange thing that they CGI all these things that really don't need. To
I'm
be
sure his estate
CGI.
okayed it, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Come
maybe,
on.
but yeah, it was a surprise and it was kind of fun.
yeah, it was kind of fun.
And here I am.
The first time you
giving
saw him,
away-
and he winds up, he's like a major star in this. He's like a major co-star in the film.
He's a major star.
Period.
Or-
But I mean, he was a major star, but he's got a big part in this.
That's right. He used to
Anyway.
be in all those movies in the 70s,
Yeah.
Dracula and
So, what'd you think of the movie, Larry? What was your overall?
awful. I'm sorry to be so negative. Here's the deal with that movie. 3/4 of it are in absolute darkness. You can't see a thing, and so why bother with the 3D? Did we mention it was in 3D?
Yeah, and we paid extra for the
In
3D. It's like
3D.
it's all dark.
And it's all dark. You can't see things flying at you. There was a commercial before the movie even
here's the
started.
whole thing. Let me show you. Close your eyes.
I
Did you
saw
see
nothing.
that?
I saw nothing. It
Same
could have
thing in
been
the movie.
4D. It could have been 2D. I would never know.
That's right. It was very dark. which-
Ridiculous.
I don't want to be ducking. I want to be Star Wars 3Ds. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah,
none of
things need to be zipping past your head
That's
like they
right.
did in the commercial before the movie started.
That was a
which
great
was
commercial.
done way better than the movie.
that. Keep talking, Larry.
All right, he has to take a drink break. So, hey, there's more people driving
It's my
down your
birthday.
street.
Would
Yeah.
you stop?
Anyway,
Focus.
Okay,
Focus.
okay. All right. So there's this girl. Did we already talk about her?
Felicity.
Felicity. She gets this whole gang of guys. All these cool,
Very interesting, cool
very
characters.
cool guys that she has around her. She has one big Samoan guy.
They won't be doing a sequel.
Oh
That's all I'm going to say.
The Samoan guy was our favorite,
How
right?
do you know he was Samoan?
I'm just guessing. You can't. They don't tell you, and it's not. It's not America. It's not the world that we
They
know.
don't tell us, so how
This
do you
is
know?
all
He could have
this
been a
is all
Bothan.
fake.
I bet he was a Bothan.
Someone had to be because
Bet he was a Bothan.
other than that, there weren't any others. But he carried the heaviest gun you've ever seen, and it just blew people away all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
It was great.
Didn't matter.
Wow. He was awesome.
So,
But he looked like- he
did,
looked
did you
Samoan.
not out?
Huh?
Did you not? Did you go out?
Oh, yeah.
At any point were you getting nappy?
Didn't I already say that most of the movie is shot in complete
Yeah,
darkness?
you did, but you
3/4.
didn't tell us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we don't give thumbs up or down. We give
No.
heads up or down. I
That's
thought I
right.
was awake or I nodded out. Did you nod out?
Out.
Did
Out.
you? I give you a little one of these.
Yeah, but she, I like to think of Dennis as she. He bumped me and he woke me up, and so it was
Yeah. I didn't go out, but it was.
It was pretty bad.
It's well done. It's all the stuff is there. It's just why.
Okay, here's the other thing. So, 3/4 of the movie are in darkness. Finally, they go to this island that's like the
Look
Bahamas,
nice. Oh, look
with
nice.
palm trees.
I'd like to go there. I'd like to take the
beautiful
fam.
sunlight. And what happens? A war. A war starts out. They start killing each
That's
other.
exactly right. Well, that was.
Why? Come on, give us something to enjoy for a few minutes.
Give me something good. That's what the song says, right?
Yeah, it does.
Give me something.
But don't you want
good.
some at some point? I mean, the whole thing is a Star War. Don't
story.
you want?
It's not.
Yeah, you're
not an
right.
official.
You know what?
Not official
I think-
entry. It's a Star Wars story. They
I
were
think you
hedging
got
their
your-
bets. They weren't sure.
I think you got your finger on the pulse of that, because you should be able to have there's in every big movie, like even let's say what's that movie I'm thinking of?
Oh, gee, I don't know, Larry.
Shoot, it's the one.
You got to give me more than that.
The guy goes is
Star Wars, Rocky.
captured in Japan.
Star
Bridge on
Trek.
the River Kwai.
There
Okay.
you go. Oh, that's a good movie.
Horrible.
Why did they put him in it?
But
He's dead.
he gets to go to Hawaii for a while and
In
chill,
fact,
and it's beautiful.
Alec Guinness is in that, and he was in this New Hope movie. They could have
Hard
brought
to
Alec
believe.
Guinness back.
They did.
Well, they could have.
Yeah, they
apparently, without hiring us.
Did they?
Here's
Bring him back?
here's what I do know, too.
Okay.
This is one thing
You
I know.
just call me Tim.
I didn't call you Tim. I
Didn't he
not.
call me Tim? I think I was checking with my director. He just called me Tim. My
I did
name's
not
Larry.
call you Tim. If you're going to be in a space movie, Star Trek, because they can beam me up. These guys could not
Ran.
get beamed up.
They
That was the
would run.
problem. They were always running to get on the ship to fight. No, beam me up, Scotty, and I'm out of here.
And you know, a great big ship from outer space could pinpoint you and just
Yeah,
put you out of
you
business.
want to beam me up.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Oh, what about the theater? There's something new with the theater?
Okay. We wanted to talk about
Yeah.
the theater a little bit because it didn't used to be this great theater. It was it was there,
Very nice
close
now.
by,
Yeah.
but not great. In fact, for many years, the escalator that takes you up to the second floor where this movie is is shown, the second floor, you have to go up to the second floor. For years, it had it all taped off like it was a crime scene with the yellow
Broken
crime
elevator.
scene. It was broken for years and years. They fixed it. They fixed it. You can take the escalator now. It's really cool.
Larry was very happy about that.
Very.
He had to
You
take
know
the
why?
elevator down,
Yeah.
but he could the escalator up.
Yeah, I did have to take
I think that's about it.
Is it?
So you're giving it a thumbs. You're giving it a nod out. Your head down for you. I give it a head like this. I was okay with it. Meh.
Because
I'm
it
sure
was only
people-
half a movie to me. It was a half a movie.
Yeah, but people are gonna see it like crazy because it's Star
Go
Wars.
see it. You'll enjoy it. I'm just saying, be prepared to spend half of it in darkness.
Get a lot of popcorn.
Yeah.
That's about it. Bye bye from Old Farts on Film. Happy birthday to me.